You can't discipline my son Dawson. How are you gonna discipline him? If you take things away from him, he doesn't care. I can take his phone, he leaves. He tells us to f off, walks out the front door.
You wonder why I stay gone 24/7, because I don't want to get y'all bitching at me and y'all arguing with me.
We both let him go because we just don't want to hear it anymore.
When I was younger, I disciplined him. And now with my health and he's bigger than me, it's hard for me because now he can take me out.
We're not giving up on him, but it is easier to hand him that $10 so that he just leaves and goes and does his thing.
My parents absolutely have given up on Dawson. Dawson does know that they will give in when he acts the way he does. He will go through and punch holes, break holes in the walls. For the drywall, he just punches through it. So they've got the log cabin walls now on the inside because they're firmer. And my siblings and I have stayed away. There's nothing that we can do, and we don't like the way he treats our parents.
This cannot be our new normal.
And the way he's going, either he's going to end up in prison or he's going to be in a body bag on the side of the road. Honestly, plead with Dr. Phil to help me and my wife and Dawson before he can get on the right track.
You just said it's easier to just give in.
Yes, sir.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
He's actually knocked you down. You've hit your head.
Yes.
And that it could be dangerous. It is dangerous. You could hit your head. If you hit it in the wrong place, it could kill you.
Right. Yes. He didn't mean for me to fall.
Right.
But he did put his hands on me and throw me backwards in anger. And I tripped over a box and slammed my head off the end table.
But he also threatened you too, Mom.
And he told her, hope your cancer comes back and you die.
Yeah.
He's told your husband, I hope you die during surgery.
Yes, he did.
What do you think about that when you hear him say that?
It makes me mad. It angers me because we have never said any of that to our parents before. None of us other kids. And so when he does, it's like, where is it coming from? Why are you saying these things?
You said they don't give consequences, they don't discipline.
They've tried with taking things from him, taking his phone, taking his truck, telling him he's grounded, but when he throws his fits and goes off the wall, they just give it right back to him.
Well, it's actually worse than no consequence. You've actually flipped the script. You actually reward bad behavior. Like, he's done bad things before, and instead of giving him a negative consequence, you take him to the mall. You've taken him shopping. True or false?
True.
Okay, you bribed him to come here.
Well, I didn't really bribe him to come here. His father gave him, tried to get him to come here. Dawson's got a truck that he wants.
So he agreed to get him the truck?
He agreed that if he got the help that he needed and he studied for his driver's test, that yes, he would give him his truck.
Have you purchased him a car before?
I have not, his dad has.
Okay, well, we're throwing Dad under the bus here. Hey, Dad, good to meet you. We'll talk soon. Now, he moved out, which...
No, he still lives at home.
He hasn't been there in 3 weeks.
He comes back and forth to
Really,
change his
do we
clothes.
want to play semantics here? He uses home as a pit stop now. That's what y'all have
To
said,
get what he
right?
wants when he comes back.
He comes by and picks up things he needs. He takes a machete and hacks at the walls and stuff.
I hate the word no. It makes my blood boil every time I hear it.
I can't believe you legit just did that to me.
No means I'm not getting something I want, and I don't like that. But my parents always give me a curfew. I want to do it my own way. For the last 3 weeks, I haven't been home. I've been at my friend's house.
As soon as I say, Dawson, you need to be home at 10 o'clock, he doesn't come home. He throws a fit on the phone.
I don't like being home. I hate it. 16.
You're still a child.
And I know that she cares. She really cares. But she cares way too damn much. I'm 16, Mom. I'm not 3. I promise you it's okay.
It's not okay.
My parents need to realize I'm 16 and I don't need to get baby. When I get angry, I'll just walk up to a wall over here and I'll just completely punch through the wall, and I'll just keep doing it over and over again until my hand gets really hurt.
This is another hole. These are some other ones.
It happens quite often.
This is a new door that he decided to beat up because he didn't get his way. So now we have to buy another new door.
I will go bust windows and stuff. That's why I got scars everywhere on my hand. But this one right here, and then there's one across right here. These are all scars from hitting mirrors off trucks. I just want to hit something and get it over with. Every time I do it, it makes me feel really good. just to break something. The only reason I don't hit them is because I freaking care about them, and they don't understand. I could beat the hell out of them, but I don't. I will never hit a female, but I promise you, if a girl got in my face like she did, that girl would have been laid the out.
Dawson is and always has been spoiled rotten.
We tried for 8 years to have Dawson. The birth was very challenging. He got stuck in the birth canal, he came out purple, he received a lack of oxygen, and then we found out that he had a hole in his heart. Since then, we have spoiled him dearly.
They have given Dawson everything he's ever wanted.
First, we bought him racing go-karts.
Dirt bikes, starting at the age of 3 years old.
I went out and bought a pontoon boat, bought him a horse. That didn't last long.
He's had just about everything.
If we went to any kind of party, any kind of birthday, we had to buy him a present where he wouldn't argue and fight because he got something too.
And yes, it has backfired on us.
When I have said to my parents, why are you gonna give him this? Why are you letting him do that? The reaction is always, Dawson really does mean well. He apologized. Dawson can't control it. It's an excuse.
Well, I went through and made a list of what tends to trigger you. And being told no, treated like a 3-year-old, these are things you've said, given a curfew, not allowed to drive or take the car, told what to do, not being given space when you feel like you need space, told to go to school or do your homework, being talked down to. You say you don't like being treated like a 3-year-old, but yet we just talked about the fact that you said you act sometimes exactly like a 3-year-old that gets angry and out of control.
Yes, sir.
So what should they do when you behave that way?
I don't know. They just need to leave me alone, bro. Like, she will, like, if I get mad, I will walk in my room, and she will walk in there and just start yelling and everything. And then when she gets really mad, she'll smack, like, she'll push me and stuff. And that's when I start, like, punching stuff.
So why are you looking at me so angry when it's your behavior that is causing all this?
Okay, hang on. Let me follow this logic trail here. You say you don't like a curfew, but you don't adhere to it anyway, so what difference does it make?
So, like, if, like, I have a curfew, right? And she'll just keep calling me over and over and over again. And that's when I block her, bro.
You don't have a license, but you drive anyway.
Because when I drive, if they ever let me, like, if I ever take a car, I don't act stupid just to get pulled over. I do not act stupid. I wrecked one vehicle in my life.
Well, you were doing 95 and a 65 and got stopped.
Oh, yeah, that was a while ago.
Well, there was that. Yeah, there was that.
He also took a vehicle out mudding. The first day that he got the front end stuck in a pond. It's lucky he didn't drown. We got it towed home. He stole it again, took it back out to the same place 2 days ago, 2 days later, and what'd you do?
So,
You wrecked it between 2 trees, and you're lucky you both were alive.
Did you think you were doing anything wrong by
Yes.
enabling that truck and taking it when you had been told not to?
Yes. Like, I was being stupid. Like, I knew I was doing something wrong, but
Okay, so what did you say to yourself that gave you permission to do it even though you knew it was wrong?
I don't know. I just thought of, like, maybe they really wouldn't care.
Because nothing was gonna happen anyways.
You
when
act
he
like
knew
I
it
don't
was
get,
wrong.
dude.
No, I know you do,
I get
Dawson.
disciplined, bro. But he fights me, bro.
You do.
You've told both of your parents that you hope they die.
Yes.
How do you feel about that after the fact?
Once I say that stuff at night, I will cry myself to sleep. Like, I completely cry.
I had cancer, and did you once even care afterwards? Honest to God, son, did
Yeah.
you once even care?
I do
You
care.
tell me every other day you hope I get stage 4 cancer and
What do you
die.
tell me? You said I wish I was never born.
No,
no.
that
You
is
said
not
I
the
wish I
words
never
I
spent.
said.
You said you
Yes.
wish you never spent the $30,000 to have me.
Nope, I never said
Yes,
have
you did.
I did say I wish I would have saved the $30,000. That's what I said.
No.
Y'all are saying things out of anger you don't mean.
Right.
I have drank before. I have smoked pot.
Sadly, Dawson comes home high. He is a happy person.
Cigarettes, I'll go through a pack a day. I'll roll me a blunt. I'll hit like 5 hits off the blunt, put it away, and save it for the next time I get mad. So what weed does, it takes the stress off my shoulders. It makes me really relaxed.
When he comes home high, he's a much easier child to deal with.
Dawson was kicked out of high school for bad behavior. They put him in alternative school. For walking out of class and cursing in class, he got a 10-day suspension.
I get in trouble at school every day. There's kids there that I don't get along with, and I'm always fighting and arguing with them. I'm not scared of nobody.
He's been suspended over 15 times. He has probably attended maybe 10 to 15 days of school this year. I say, Dawson, please get up for school.
Don't wake
Shut up, bitch. Go back to your room.
And I don't remember any of the My mom was on me a lot about doing my homework, so I can't read or write. In my opinion, there's no point in me going to school.
His dyslexia, I had him tested, is very severe. He can't write, he can't spell much of anything. He can read certain things.
They tell me what to do, but they won't help me do it. I'm already making so much money just not going to school and working.
He's about to turn 17. We have no more control after that. As soon as he turns 17, he can sign himself out.
If I really don't want to go to school, I don't have to. I'm not going back to school.
All right. What do you understand about dyslexia?
Well, I really don't understand. I understand it and everything, but I don't think, I ain't never gonna read. My dad made it 63 years of his life perfectly fine. And so why can't I? I could do the same thing. And I'm like, if I go to school, I'm wasting my time I can't make money at school.
You can learn to read.
No, I'm not. I don't care.
You can learn, and you just refuse to learn.
I really want you to hear what I have to say about this, because you've made some serious mistakes here, and it's never too late. Listen, I don't think you're a bad person. I don't think you're a bad kid. I don't think you're going to make a bad adult. But you are experiencing some things that come along with dyslexia that you need to understand. You need to become an expert on dyslexia. You need to become an expert on it so you can manage it, so you understand what's going on. One of the most prominent experiences for dyslexics, particularly during school age, is frustration and embarrassment.
Right.
You go to school and he says, I can't read and write, so that means I'm different from everybody else. I'm going to get made fun of. I'm going to get set apart from everybody else. It's going to be humiliating.
That's what it is.
It's just going to be a frustrating experience because that's not what I'm good at. I can be good at other things, but not that. So school it can seem like totally irrelevant to you. You're just not a fit for that. You're not dumb. You're an intelligent young man. You're just acting like an insolent child and letting people bully you into thinking you're not smart. You got your three biggest supporters in the world sitting right here in this room. Do you think they wanted to be here today? Do you think they wanted to come and air out their dirty laundry on national television? The answer is not no, it's hell no. They're here because they love you. They're here because they want you to be happy and successful.
I know.
They want to see you smiling. They want to see you take pride in yourself and what you do. So let's all resolve to do this together. I will get you some help through Doctor on Demand. It's telemedicine. You don't even have to go anywhere. It's a company my son and I started. I'll set it up for you. I'll set up 10 sessions for you right away that will sit down and meet with you guys about this dyslexia and about you doing the three things that you want and teach you what you need to know to make this as small an influence in your life and empower you to get what you want. Let me tell you, there are ways to go through this life other than kicking and screaming.
That'd be awesome.
Listen, monsters live in the dark. Let's turn the light on and watch this dyslexia monster shrink.
Absolutely.
And not be afraid of it.
Happy.
Work with your mom and your sister and your dad. Quit fighting it and let's do it. Will you lean into that help?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Fair enough?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right.
She gets me so mad, and I don't want to control my anger.
Teenage tantrums
He once got mad and took a machete to the bedroom wall.
taken too far.
You tell me you hope I get stage 4 cancer and die.
You said I wish I was never born.
We just feel like he's not trying.
You're not trying.
New Dr. Phil. Check your local listings.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.